Okay, I will talking about Lily Sokolov. He was in Auschwitz. Auschwitz was a concentration camp when Hitler left. Um, well, Sokolov did a lot of tattoos because he tattooed numbers on prisoners who were saved from being sent to the gas chamber. He knew different language. By this ability, he was able to protection his life. Uh, he did in 206. Uh, we know this history because a writer could know the history of late Sokolov, and Sokolov kept this history for a long time because for him this history was a horrible history because a lot of people did, and the other history when I I I to had a tattoo made. So once time like 4 years ago, I decided to have a tattoo made. This tattoo was a promotion, so it was cheap, but I didn't know the it was very big and is colorful. When the tattoo master began a tattoo, I just touch the walls faster, but it take 7 hours, 6 hours. Um, when the master finished, my friends and me went to the club, but in the club, we meet the owner of the club, and he have us drinks, but I could not drink for the tattoo. So this night was boring, very boring. So more.
Okay, hi everybody. In this video, we continue talk about from tattoos or expression the tattoo artist, no, and specific stories from the art, or yes, from principal stories from art through the history, no. Um, like we mentioned the last video, um, how much expression of tattoo, no, is on many styles. Like Andre mentioned, traditional American, traditional Japanese, black and gray, new school, and more and more and more. No, we talk about. In this case, I talk about from the traditional Japanese or traditional West tattoo, you know, how this art surgery and how cataloged in West or a specific country in Japan. Now, tattoo are currently frowned open in Japan because they are associated with the yakuza, the mafia in this country. You know, in in one in 1000, sorry, in 1000 before Christ, it was used as a way to mark criminals. No, although in the 18th century, the idea changed during the rule of Emperor Meiji Tenno. Began to be considered a way to capture in this body small works of art. No, until 18th century, consider in Japan considered the tattoo art of body or piece of art in body. No, but it was opened the West with this practice was banned. No, in West, if you had to associated like I talk about a criminal now, but now in this moment, in the present, it was permitted if you tattoo was a doctor, no. But the only problem is the doctors can make a tattoos, no, and entonces this no considered tattoo in Japan, no, and the traditional Japan tattoos, the most of these tattoos coming from USA. No, it's so strange because it's around the world. In other country makes tattoo with his name, no? The traditional Japanese, and now was resonated with the practice, no, in this country in specific, in special. Now, and now I talk about from my experience with the tattoo, no. When I was 23 years, I decided to get a tattoo. First of all, about I think about the design, the place of my body, if the tattoo was color or not, and so many questions that I asked me to make the first tattoo. No, when I solved all these questions, I had already spent 6 months talking with my tattoo artist of all these questions. Where we decided to start with the tattoo, and when he finished the tattoo, which was 3 hours, he tells me the care that I should be taken with my tattoo, no? And it was when I remember that we're in December, and it will be a little complicated to spend special dates without drinking liquor or eat delicious dishes. I think I really confused because the cares about the tattoo is so special that was a scare from approx 10 years, no, sorry, 20 years, or digo, 20 days, or is practically all the month, no? And it's always so Well, and it was a new year. I was saw everyone dancing, drinking in Paris, and it felt so strange that to be sober on December 31 because I was sober. No, I can um, I can let's went to Paris or drinking or or eating dishes special for these these days, no? And this is all.